back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be talking about something that is really important but also really tough to talk about. I'm going to be discussing red flags that you might be dealing with a completely broken man. Now, before I get into the video, I want to say that I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular person who has been through some stuff. But I've learned a lot about relationships, and I want to share what I've learned with you, and from other people. So if you are in a relationship with a man who is emotionally unavailable or who is just generally not a good person, this video is for you. I'm going to be talking about some of the red flags that I've noticed in my own life and in the lives of my friends. If you're new, consider subscribing, turn on the post notification bell, and don't forget to like if you learned something. I hope this video helps you to identify if you are in a toxic relationship, and if you are, I hope it gives you the strength to leave. Okay, so let's get into the red flags. The first one is emotionally unavailable. This is probably the biggest red flag of all. If a man is emotionally unavailable, it means that he's not able to connect with you on a deep level. He may be, afraid of intimacy, or he may just not be capable of it. If you are dating a man who is emotionally unavailable, you are going to feel like you are always walking on eggshells. You never know how he's going to react to anything you say or do, and you always be wondering if he really cares about you. The second one is always putting you down. A man who is broken will often try to tear you down. It will make you feel like you are not good enough for him. He will criticize you and make you feel insecure. If you are in a relationship with a man who is always putting you down, it's going to take a toll on your self-esteem. You start to believe that you are not good enough, and that's not a healthy way to live. The third one is this: he's always playing the victim. A broken man will often try to play the victim. He will make you feel sorry for him. He will tell you all about his problems and how no one else understands him. If you are dating a man who is always playing the victim, you are going to end up feeling like his therapist, and that's not a fair burden for you to carry. So on to the next one. He's never happy. A broken man is often unhappy. He may be depressed, or he may just be generally pessimistic. If you are dating a man who is never happy, it is going to be hard for you to be happy too. You'll constantly be trying to cheer him up, but you'll never be able to make him truly happy. Another one is this: he is always blaming others. A broken man will often blame others for his problems. He will never take responsibility for his own actions. If you are dating a man who is always blaming others, you are going to end up feeling like you are walking on eggshells. You will never know when you are going to be the next person he blames. Another one is this: he is never satisfied. A broken man is often never satisfied. He will always want more. He will never be happy with what he has. Never. If you are dating a man who is never satisfied, you are going to end up feeling like you are never good enough. You will always be trying to please him, but you will never be able to make him happy. Here's another one again: he's always trying to control you. A broken man will often try to control you. He will want to tell you what to wear, what to do, and what to say. If you are dating a man who is always trying to control you, you are going to end up feeling like you are not your own person, and that's not a healthy way to live. Another one is always jealous. A broken man is often jealous. He will be jealous of your friends, your family, and even your job. If you are dating a man who is always jealous, you are going to end up feeling like you are not allowed to have a life outside of your relationship, and that is not a healthy way to live. That's the honest truth. The next one is always lying. A broken man will often lie. He will lie about where he has been, who he has been with and what he has been doing. If you are dating a man who is always lying, you are going to end up feeling like you can't trust him, and that's not the healthy way to live as well. Another thing is he's never there for you. A broken man will often not be there for you when you need him. He will be too busy with his problems to worry about yours. If you are dating a man who is never there for you, you are going to end up feeling like you are all alone, and that's not a healthy way to live again. Another one is always putting himself first. A broken man will often put himself first. He will never think about how his actions are going to affect you. If you are dating a man who is always putting himself first, you are going to end up feeling like you are just an afterthought, and that's not a healthy way to live again. It's not even healthy for you. The next one is never sorry. A broken man will never apologize for his mistakes. He will always find a way to blame someone else. If you are dating a man who is never sorry, you are going to end up feeling like you are not worth his apology. Next one is always trying to sabotage your relationships with other people. A broken man will often try to sabotage your relationship with other people. He will try to make you jealous of his friends and family. If you are dating a man who is always trying to sabotage your relationships with others, with other people, you are going to end up feeling isolated, and that's not a healthy way to live. Another thing is never happy for you. A broken man will never be happy for you. When you succeed, he will always find way to bring you down. If you are dating a man who is never happy for you, you are going to end up feeling like you can't share your good meals with him, and that's not a healthy way to live. The next one is always trying to make you feel guilty. A broken man will often try to make you feel guilty for things that you have not done. He will try to manipulate you into doing what he wants. If you are dating a man who is always trying to make you feel guilty, you are going to end up like you are walking on a eggshell. You will never know when you're going to do something wrong. The next one is never change. A broken man will never change. He will always be the same person he has always been. If you are dating a man who is never change, you are going to end up wasting your time. You will never be able to change him. So what are you going to do if you are dating a broken man? Dating a man who is broken, it's important to remember that you are not responsible for fixing him. You can't change him. You shouldn't have to. The best thing you can do is to take care of yourself. Focus on your own happiness. Spend time with your friends and family, and don't let him drag you down. If you are in a relationship with a broken man, it is important to remember that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be with someone who loves you and respects you. If you are not happy in your relationship, it's time to move on. Don't waste your time on someone who is never going to make you happy. I hope this video helps you to identify if you are in a toxic relationship, and if you are, I hope it gives you the strength to live. Remember, you deserve to be happy. Don't settle for anything less. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.